Okay, 2002 Chevy Venture, 3.4 liter. If you guys are having problems getting this plate out that holds the ignition module and the coil packs, you can see what I've done is I took those coil packs out, and when I got down to this last screw over here for the other coil, this last third coil pack, the coil pack and the ignition module came out as one unit, but left this tray right here. Now most of these bolts in the front and the two nuts in the back are pretty much accessible. Let's see if I can get a picture of that for you. There's where the other nut is. There's a bolt goes there, a bolt goes there. This one back here is a pain in the butt. I've got, I believe it's a 13 millimeter, a 1/2 inch socket will also work apparently. But as you can see, this air injection solenoid valve here, it doesn't leave much room with a extension. It's just a deep well socket for anything. So I'm going to try a swivel on here and see if I can get an angle on it. I'm trying to avoid taking this off. This bracket is really weird, but this is where it's bolted down. This thing here is bolted to this thing, so you got to get this out to get that out, or get that nut off at least. This nut back here. Push come to shove, probably going to have to disconnect the piping here. Probably gonna have to do that anyway to get to the plugs, because that piping rail, so you can see it right here. Well, the plug is right around there too. Right there, you can see the plug for it. So there's not a whole lot of room to work back here. It seems just a matter of just taking everything out that you can. So anyhow, that's where I'm at on this. So we're gonna take a pause here and gonna see what we can do to remedy this. So again, this is a 2002 Venture. I don't know if all earlier model Ventures have these diverter valves. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, but not too many of them show trying to get these spark plugs and having to remove all this other stuff. So anyhow, I'll be back. Okay, we got it out. And this is what you're going to need to use right here. Okay. Go 3/8 extension, 3/8 drive, 3/8 swivel, and we just take that swivel up so it doesn't flop all over the place. And regular 13 millimeter socket, and of course a 3/8 drive ratchet. Now, let's see if we get back here to see this thing here again. Well, as you can see, it's hard to see back here, but one of the things that'll help you out when you're doing this bracket right here, this weird looking bracket, you can give this will have a little bit of give, so you can push this back a little bit to get access to that nut that's back in there. The other thing that makes it kind of hard is that the spark plug harness clip, it can get in the way, so you might have to feel down inside there and move that plastic clip out of the way so you can get access to this nut. But that's what you need to get down in there. So I hope this helps you guys out. We decided to add a part 3 to this. Like I say, that cable connector I was talking about that's in the way where this stud goes through that hole right there and the nut comes off of that. Well, here's the spark plug wire cable harness connector thing I was telling you about. And it's just one of those push-in plastic connectors, so you just have to crimp this thing and then push it on through, and that'll pop off of there. Okay? And then of course now this metal plate here will come out. give you a little bit better access. Okay, so I guess that's part 3. Okay, hope that helps you out. Well, I keep adding on to this video, so anyhow, I want to show you what this thing looks like out of the vehicle. This is this pain in the butt bracket right here, and you can see, I was talking about this can get in the way of your socket, so sometimes you have to push that back when it's in the vehicle. This is how this thing mounts in there. There's the ignition module itself and coil pack. What will happen is after you get these other 2 coil packs out and you take this screw out and that screw out there, this whole assembly will come off, because you can see where the mounting bolts are. They go through here and here, here and here, here and here, and they go all the way through. Down into there. Okay. And I just found it easier to do it like this. I know some people have been able to take this whole plate off with all this on there, but I wasn't able to do it, so I just started taking things apart, taking them out. So anyhow, so like I say, once you get all these screws out, this whole assembly will pop right out of there. Of course, this is what they look like. They just plug into those little terminals right there. Plug into those. So okay, let's see, every time I think I got this thing finished, something else pops up. So I've seen this wire had some of this split loom tubing on it. It all broke off, gotten hot and cracked, so I started taking it off, and looky there, that is not good. I don't know if that was a problem with my rough idle, but it looks like it kind of melt right through there. So anyhow, that's probably one of the handiest tools is your cell phone, because you can really get in here and check these things out. And all it takes is overlooking something like this. Could cause you all kinds of heartache. So anyhow, just another reason to check everything while you got this open back here, that you can see what you can get into and can't. So let that be a lesson, it is to me. Hope this helps you guys out.